Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you find with the grace of the Almighty God. So, students, as you know that we have already started the revision of the chapters. Today's revision will cover chapter 10. Okay, and our topic of the chapter is grasslands. So, what we are going to learn is that the types of the location of the temperature of the grasslands, vegetation and the climate of the prairies, economy of the regions, types of the crops cultivated. This is the first part of the video. If it is required, okay, we'll make the second part of the video. First, let's get started with the story time. The cowboys, okay, you can see in the page number 23, okay, the cowboys of the West date back to the 2 centuries. They are hardworking, spirited, and courageous horsemen who look after the ranches, a large farm. Ranches means a large farm. Who are the cowboys? The cowboys, they are the people. They are even you can refer to the back to the 2 centuries. Okay, they are also a hardworking, spirited, and courageous horsemen. They are looking after the large farm. Okay, their work involves driving thousands of cattle. Okay, what is their work? Their work involves driving thousands of cattle for grazing into different pastures, into different areas they are taken. They have to feed the livestock, brand and earmark cattle and the horses, tend to animals' injuries and other needs. Whatever the things will be there, if any animals are injured, also medicines are required to be given. The cowboys sees their okay. And they carry the tools like rifle, pocket knife, lariat, a rope, lasso for rounding the animals, which require skill and the techniques. Okay, you can see this cowboy here. Okay, the photograph is given here in the top. Okay, this cowboy you can see. Okay, so you can see the cowboy. The dress is a very unique. They wear high crown brim hat. You can see the photo. Okay, they wear the high crown brim the hat. Okay, and also they wear to protect. And why they were wearing hat? Because to protect. Okay, from them the sun glare. Okay, sun's heat. A bandana handkerchief and the around their neck to cover their mouth and the nose from the dust. Okay, and also a high heel boots with the spur of the steed, the horse. They also wear the flanked part of the jeans with the shirt and the vest over it. So they are wearing in this way. Next, the cowboys has dominated the American stories of the folk heroes. Texas is known as the cowboy capital of the world. Okay, Texas is the cowboys capital of the world, and in the modern day, cowboys are found in the grasslands and the prairies regions of the coast, such as the Colorado, Montana, New Mexico, to name a few. The cowboys are very hardworking, okay, and work with the dedication and the commitment. Understood? Let us learn about the and know about more about the grasslands of the world. Okay, so let us know about it. So now the grasslands of the world, if we discuss, then we'll come to know that the grasslands are found in the temperature regions where there are neither less nor plenty of the rainfall occurs. Grasslands are often, you can say, found. Okay, they are often found in the many countries, and each and every country they have different names. Like for example, in the Northern America, they are called prairies. In the Central, it is called Eurasia. They are referred as steppes. In the Africa, they are called as velds. In Australia, they are known as the downs. In the South America, they are called as the pampas. The word terrace comes from the French, okay, and means the grasslands or the meadows. Most of these grasslands can be seen only in the temperature zone. Okay, they are seen in the temperature zone only. Next, that location we will study. If you study the location, then we will come to know that the Paris. Okay, now you came to know in the simple we can say that what do you mean by Paris? Paris means the grasslands or the meadows. What do you mean by Paris? It is means the grasslands or meadows. Everywhere green areas will be there. Like for example, you can see this map. Okay, this map you can see where the picture is there. Okay, this whole, this one, okay, is in green color. Means the area of the Paris are in green. It is evergreen. The prairie grasslands are located in the interior of the North America and lie between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. However, today only about 1% of the prairies still exist. The prairies are triangular in shape and cover in the entire area approximately about 1.4 million square miles. They start from Canada in the north and the Mexico in the south. You can see the map of the prairie. It is like a triangular shape. Okay, it is type of a triangular shape here. You can see here, this is a type of a triangular shape. The upside also you can check. Okay, it is a type of a what? Triangular shape. They start from Canada. Okay, they start from Canada in the north and the end in the Mexico in the south. Rocky Mountains are also located at the west of the prairies, and the river Ohio and the Great Lakes are also located towards the west of the east side. Okay, now next, rivers. The most important rivers following through the prairies is the Mississippi and the Missouri. Some of the important or the metro cities in the area are Chicago, Dallas, Texas, Colorado, Oklahoma, then Minneapolis. Okay, the water for irrigation and other purposes comes from these rivers. Next, you can see here is that wildlife in the prairies. The animals' temperature grasslands are well adapted to the dry and the windy conditions. Bisons were once found in the millions, but now they are gradually becoming extinct. As you can see, bisons in the what called YouTube videos also. Some of the YouTubers also from the prairie regions, they have made the videos on the bisons. They are. It is looking like elephants, but smaller elephant, not larger one. Okay, there are grazing animals like gazelle and the deer, mice, jack, rabbits, snake, and the coyotes are also present in that region. Vegetation, if you speak, then you'll come to know that greenlands are generally open and flatlands with the shorter grasses. During the rainy seasons, the grasslands are covered with the flowers. The soil is fertile, which is used for growing crops, pastures. Now, you may think of the word pastures. Pastures mean the land used for grazing. Okay, the land which is used for grazing is known as a what? Pastures. Most of the grasslands have been converted into farmlands. Different types of the grasslands are found in the here, such as the needle grass, wiregrass, bunch grass, sagebrush, and the little blue tristan. Okay, these tall grasses can grow up to 8 feet in height. This is, you can say 1.5 times taller than me. It is very, very, very tall. Okay, it will reach you can see the fan. Fan it will reach. My back of me, there will be fan. Okay, it will reach the fan only. This much long grasses are there. As a result, this name is what? Grasslands only. Crops. If we discuss about the crops, then we will come to know that prairies are known as a wheat basket of the world. In the central and the northern prairies, wheat is grown in the large quantities, and that is why prairies are also called so. There are large wheat farms here, and what wheat is also exported around the globe. Corn, soybean, then barley, rye, oats, and the cotton are also grown there. The eastern part of the prairies is used for cultivating corn, and the central part is used for growing the wheat. Okay, for the eastern part you will use for what? For cultivating the corn, and the central part is used for what? Growing the wheat. Climate, if you discuss, then we'll come to know about that as one moves forward to the east to the west side, then we will come to know that the rainfall in the prairies decreases. It will decrease in the time to time. The central part is a dry, but the regions close to the mountains and the east north are moist. Means, water is more in the air. The prairies have extreme climate conditions. Summer are hot, while winters are cold. Most of the moderate rainfall which take place in the prairies happens in the form of the very heavy shower during the winter's time only. This is accompanied by the heavy snowfall. The amount of the rainfall in a year varies from 50 to 70 centimeters. which is so much. Okay, pupil. If you discuss about the pupil, then we'll come to know that cattle and the cowboys play a very important role in the Paris. Cowboys were considered to be the working class of the cattle industry. They were looking after the back of the cattle. The historic cowboys of the Paris belong to a number of the ethnic groups, reflecting American society. Most of them were African American, English, Irish, German, French immigrants also settled in the Paris. They were bound together by the reputation of their outfit, teamwork, and common harsh working conditions on the grasslands. Okay, because it was demotivating time. Now the farmers at the huge farms, all the farmers have the farmhouses and homestead where they can stay along with their families. Before they were not roaming, means staying in home. Before they were, you can roaming and doing the cultivation. Now the farmers has got the very huge farms also. All the farmers do what? They stay at the, you can say, one place only and do the farming with the help of their families are also staying there. Some family persons are also, doing farmings. Okay, like for your father is doing, then you will do. Okay, so they like what to do farm, natural resources, petroleum, natural gas, and the lignite coal can be found at the huge quantity. Okay, it can be found at a huge quantity in the Paris, and these are mined here as well. Of the late, several of the refineries or crushing factories have been come up with the reason. Wind power is evidently available over there. Wind power, okay, because of the high speed blowing wind. A significant amount of the money that country's economy, okay, and everything comes with the what? Nature only. The significant amount of the country's wind power also comes from that reason. Okay, all the Paris region, the people of the Greenland are depend on the what? The nature. Economy, as I have told about the economy also before, dairy farming, animals rearing, you see, all things are related with the what? Nature. Food processing, okay, especially meat production and milk from important parts of the economy, extensive agriculture is, is the important there and practiced. That is most of the work like seeding, sowing, irrigation, sprinkling, fertilizers, plow sharing, threshing, etc. is done by the machines. Wheat farming takes place on the large scale using sophisticated machines. Means that is very tough to modern machines that produce more and more means acres of land they can do the plantations. What is acre? A acre is a unit of the measurement of the lands. Okay, wheat is exported to the other countries of the world. Breeding and rearing of the beef cattle is dominant in this region. Sheep ranching is undertaken primarily for the production of the wool. The huge grasslands help the cattle and the horses in grazing. There are commercial farms called ranches. There, animals are reared for the meat, milk, and other products. The beef farmed over here is exported to the countries in the Europe also. Chicago is an important center in this context. A lot of these farms also export dairy products. So students, good to know you see, good to know you know that the two-thirds of the most berry plants, okay, are below the soil. Some of them die each year and decompose, which adds the organic matters to the soil, making it fertile. Okay, now we'll see about the page number 23. Time to think. Why are some regions of the world called breadbasket of the world? So you need to find the answer, okay? You need to find the answer. Tell me if you can. Okay. So next, you see the temperature glasslands are also called as different names of the different parts of the world. Okay. Then the Paris of the North America is between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. Most of the Paris grasslands have been converted to farmlands or converted to farmlands. Okay. Sophisticated machinery is used to produce a more crops on the commercial ranches. Okay, so students, this was your part of the revision. Okay, if you have doubt or something, or you want the re-revision again, you want the revision again, one more to repeat, then you can tell me. I'll repeat this as this what called revisions part. Okay, again once more. So if you have doubt, then okay. So and do the online classes till then. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye everyone.